Hey guys, so it's a long time coming. I'm not really making videos on these specific cars because it was sort of a secret and I'm trying to keep this build on the down low. However, the build isn't getting done in a timely fashion. It was supposed to be done like 8 months ago, and I've been let down by a whole bunch of different people and companies, and I've decided that it is what it is. I'm not going to lose sleep, I'm not going to stress anymore. And so yeah, I'll actually just do a video and show you what I'm up to with the cars. You guys should be interested, and then that way you can follow along the project. Kind of, we're like halfway through, but I'll try and catch you guys up, and you can follow along the project and what I'm kind of doing. It's a bit hot, as you see, 40 odd degrees in this warehouse, and no aircon, cooking. So you're going to see a lot of videos from me doing this build. Super hot, super ugly looking, but it is what it is, as long as I get the most important parts out the way for you guys to follow and hopefully learn from, and learn my experience as well along with me. And yeah, we can just go through it together and see what happens. A few of the pictures and that are in this video are going to be like vertical and not landscape, but I'm fixing that from now on. So yeah, just bear with me for this video. Like I said, we're just playing catch up on what sort of happened with this car, and from now on it'll all be done like this, so you can watch the video more easy. If you just saw, this car did have a whole load of mud on it, and that is because this car was purchased as a water damaged car, underwater. All the computers and everything were destroyed. It was caked in mud. I'll do a full update on how I bought it and that, you know, soon. But yes, yeah, so I'm building it from scratch, everything new, and it was the perfect candidate because I'm going for a full build on it, and what better than getting one of these a little bit cheap. So first things first, with the floor, we decided that a lot of people are building the engines for these cars, but they're not doing anything with the aero packages. You do get Pandem, you know, Rocket Bunny making an aero kit, but I'm not really sure how heavy that's going to be, and I'm not really sure how flimsy it's going to be, because the last thing we want is panels falling off the car. You know, it does look good, but for the moment we're going to stay fairly stock. And we've been doing a little bit of homework with the underside of the car. This is actually like months later, so I've missed a whole bunch of different things, but hopefully, like I said, we can catch up on. So this is Alumalite. It's 6mm. It's basically aluminium skin, top and bottom, and it's got some sort of composite in the middle. So it's not too heavy, but very strong. And they use it for buildings mainly, so you see it on a lot of buildings where it looks like it's aluminium fascias and things like that. This is actually what it is. Chucked in a couple of knacker ducts at the front. Air will come from the engine and go out, and at the back it will go back up and cool the diff and the diff cooler. And yeah, this is the front splitter at the moment. It's made out of birch plywood, and I use a lot of parts from Professional Awesome. They're great. Comes with quick releases and things like that, so you can just drop it off and whatever. And I just quickly thrown together the nice air ram there, or air dam, sorry. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's 18mm. It's, again, it's a little bit heavy, but not too bad. You know, I wouldn't say it's super heavy, but the main thing is it's cheap, it's versatile, and it can take my weight, and I'm almost 90 kilos, so this is spot on. The framework for this took a bit of time to try and do, to get the bottom of the car flat, and I will show you. So this is our champ here with the framework. It's super flimsy, when it's not bolted to anything. But this is just made out of 50mm by 25mm box section, and it kind of sits like that, right? Very lightweight. Like, you can pick it up. Can you pick it up? Again, one hand. There we go. Show us how light that is. Hold it out. There you go. It's really not heavy, and it works. Now, you can do things which are a bit more upmarket or more beautiful looking, but I opted for just a simple primitive design because of some simple factors, such as when you're at the track, if you do damage any part, you're not going to take an aluminium welder with you, yeah? Or, well, for the most of us, you know, it's quite common for us to just go with hand tools and whatever. So it's very primitive of how it's done. It's just literally riveted together like that, and it's all going to be held together by this piece where it's screwed up to it. And that's pretty much it. This will be on the side step here, and all this is on the chassis. I will show you. So what I'm doing is I'm just throwing down some foam tape, so when this is attached to this frame, it's not going to be shaking and vibrating. So it's super simple, super primitive, but again, it works. This is what we have. Super simple. I've got the diffuser as well, but this is a super simple how to make flat floor. So I'll just get under this car for you so I can show you. So on these cars, on the GL Yaris specifically, it already has these holes where it has steel rock sliders, if you like, or protectors. It has them as standard, which are on the front half only. Both sides, it doesn't have anything at the back, but it does have these holes. So it's super simple. I've just gone to this design. Before I did have nylon spacers and a bolt going up there. But this one instead, I'm going to cut the end of the nut off here, so we've got that thread, and then I will just locate that box section to there and put a nut on it to hold it in place. Now, the reason why it's at that height is, you know, it looks out of place. You think, why isn't it just bolted straight to here? Well, I'll tell you, it's got to match the side step. All right, so it's got to come to here, all right, and it's got to come to there, the bottom of the subframe. That subframe is off by 50mm. So you know, when we've got this flat floor on, it then goes all the way from the back to the front, and it keeps a straight line. It's exactly parallel to the floor, which is fantastic. So that's the reason we had to drop that down. And it just comes under the fuel tank as well. And guess what? At the back, they were nice enough to leave some points here, one there and one the other side. So it bolts straight up to that. Spot on. Thank you, Toyota. You need to turn it on, buddy. This tank was too heavy for my liking. I'm on my own, so I thought I'd dump a little bit of it out. And if I got any space, it's going in the bin. It's loaded pretty well. And that's it. That's how you make a splitter, basically, with a flat floor. There's loads more bits I could throw into this video, but I've just done it in 5 minutes on my phone. I'm trying to play catch up with where I'm kind of at with the car now, so it is what it is, and hopefully the videos will get better. Like my live videos. If you haven't followed on Facebook, then follow us. But yeah, it's a bit different when you're not talking to people directly. You're just sort of making your own video. Sat talking to the camera. You look like a bit of a knob. I guess it's no different on a live video, except I know it's a live video and I'm talking to you guys at that time. So it is what it is. I mean, we'll see how we go. I haven't really got time to do pucker videos, get things like looking perfect and do real good edits, non-copyright music, messing around with cutting this, cutting that bullshit. I'd rather just do straight up videos. You know how my videos have been the whole time, you know, the past 8 years. But hey, giving you an idea of what sort of jargon I'm up to and why I can't always reply to your messages, alright? So, it is what it is. Thanks for watching. I'm hot as shit. I want to go home, cold shower, ice lolly, beers, and Haribos. That's pretty much it. Anyway, peace. See you in the next one, and I hope the videos will get better, unless one of you guys wants to come and do this part for me. Up to you, because I ain't got time. I ain't got time. It is what it is. Peace. Here with one of them bolts which I asked him to cut, and he fucked it, so now I've got to tap a new thread on the car. Good work, champ. Leave them alone for 5 minutes. This is what they do.